Hello, hello. Been a while since we streamed some KOF, well, KOF15 I guess, specifically, because we streamed some KOF11 not too long ago. But, yeah. We're not going to be playing any matches today because I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore. And, also I hope the volume is okay, I'm not sure, honestly. But anyway, I don't have PlayStation Plus anymore, and I kind of don't want to get it again. I plan on getting the the complete edition or whatever it's called of KOF15 when that drops, hopefully in time tomorrow, because it's still not available for pre-order on Steam. But yeah, I want to get that, because otherwise I would have to get Vice and Mature and a PlayStation Plus at least 1 month, and that would like together probably cost about half as much as the full game with all DLC without having to pay a monthly thing so I can play online anymore. And so I don't think that's a good proposition, so I'm not getting PS Plus unless I have to. And so we're just gonna be doing training mode stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. Today's stream is probably gonna be pretty short by the way. We're gonna need somebody with a DP probably. There's some stuff that I wanted to try out. I think some of that I had already tried out at some point, but maybe forgot how exactly it works. And I'm using my stick, you know, my regular arcade stick. I have not gotten very good with the leverless. I'm still gonna like keep practicing here and there, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to make the switch fully. I'm just not practicing hard enough. So yeah, but for now I'm just gonna play on my stick because that's what I'm comfortable with, and I don't want to be playing this game with Vice finally coming out and suck ass on the execution. Okay, so one thing I want to try out is basically a post-hit situation in the corner here. Wow, I messed it up. Happens sometimes. Bop. This. Basically I wanna... Like, I'm pretty sure they can just mash grab, but I wanna see what I can do to stop them. So... reversal... all, I guess. Recording reversal, yes, not one. Play, what do I currently have on there? No, that's not what I want. Just mash this. So I guess I can't get close enough after I hit. Wait, if I do this. There, okay. So that's what I want essentially. Hey. Ah! Wait, gotta turn the reversal thing back on. Yep, definitely grabbable. Maybe I should turn off random block. One hit guard. Bop. Ah, what the fuck? Huh? Yeah, why? Come on, how did I fail twice in a row to do that? That's crazy. First off, I didn't have reversal enabled, and second off, I once again fucked it up. How? Fuck, this time I chose the wrong direction because I'm silly. Hey. Oops, I didn't. Wait, why couldn't he grab me there? Or did he even really? there timing where I'm too far away to get grabbed? If I don't do anything, then I'm definitely close enough. Maybe it's depending on what timing I catch him out of the air, but I don't want to rely on that shit. That's too inconsistent, especially since there's some combos where you get a similar situation. Hey! Oops, yeah, that's not the combo. I think what I want, oh. Yeah, okay. Boop. No, you fucking... Nah, okay. There. Basically, I want to do that as a follow-up. As a punish there. And that only costs half a bar, so it's, you know, pretty realistic that I'll have it after this combo. Yeah, didn't have reversal on. So that's definitely one way to bait the mash. If I can get the fucking move out, what the fuck? It even shows it correctly. Down, down, back, back, heavy punch, heavy kick. That's the perfect motion. What do you want from me? How did I get fucking... What did I even get? How did I even get that? How did I get this? Oh, I see. Oh, because I got run into this. But that's fucking dumb as hell that it took it that way. That's weird as hell, man. What the fuck? Let's see about this again. Oops, didn't cancel like this. I guess I have to see what exactly my combo there is. Boop. I've used advancing strikes so little. Also, gotta not let that happen. Maybe if I go for punch instead of kick. But that's technically slower and less damage, so that's not ideal. Whoops, this time I just, once again, didn't have reversal on, and also, well, this time I just didn't hit both buttons, that was my bad. Oops, I didn't finish it. Whoop. Why can't I do it? This is also something I want to do way more. Just to close B. Oh, I just didn't do it. I just didn't do it. Like this. Like basically anytime I get the jump C cross up, I should always, you know, go for close B into close D instead of just close D. There's no reason not to. You know, because then I can also do, like, you know, resets and whatever. Like, oop, oop. Well, okay, great. Way to prove me wrong by by catching me when I mess up my timing. I can't believe how bad I am at this fucking half circle forward. Yeah, no, I gotta do the thing. That's pretty good. And back into the same situation. I mean, the damage wasn't that great, I guess, because I guess this scales pretty hard. But, you know, it doesn't cost any meter, so 230 back into the same situation. That seems pretty neat. And if I ever make them respect that, you know, I can just... Oops. I can, like, go for this into command grab, this into this into like this, if I really want to delay more, I guess. This into re-hop, and I guess if they're not straight up in the corner, oops, then I can do, you know, this, and do it forever, until I get the hit. Bong. Hey, and get a nice 419 damage for half a bar. What else? Right, I wanted to see if I could also bait it without, you know, without the bar, without the advancing strike. By like taking a step backwards. I'm not sure if I have the timing for that. Whoops. If I have the time rather for that. Okay. Nah. I'll try again, but I think I walked backwards as soon as I could. Bop. Yeah, I backdashed accidentally. I went a little too hard in the back direction. Oh, okay. I did manage to walk out of range. Let's try that again. It seems kind of inconsistent. It's probably also a bit reliant on the exact timing that I catch them out of the air with this and stuff. Obviously, neutral jumping there is not going to work. Oh wait, it might. It actually does. Hold on, let's retry that. Okay. Is that fast enough to actually punish though? I don't think I saw the punish. Let's see again. Oh, it did. Obviously, it also depends on the character, right? Some of these motherfuckers have close C's or D's that reach all the way into the sky. Definitely not one of my characters. But yeah, that's that might be good. I guess actually, you know, why don't we just switch over to somebody who has a normal like that? I guess Iori would be a good one to see if that he also gets caught. Who else has one? Like a standing close button that they would mash in order to throw. Isla, Iori... I don't know. Why not one of them? There's one of them. Did it? Because if that works, then, you know. Then I kind of prefer that option, because Advancing Strike, something that happens a lot, I feel like, when I fight people, is that people just roll out of any situation that seems like a mix-up. So if you do an Advancing Strike and they happen to roll, then, well, they can punish your ass. But if I just neutral jump and they roll, I should still have the advantage. Ah, I didn't set him to or reversal. Or to reversal at all. But ah, yep, he catches me. So yeah, it's not gonna work against everyone. That's a bummer. But I guess I could jump forward. Assume that they're like... Wait, no, if they're... Nope, that... God damn it. Iori, you son of a gun. You and your spectacular close C. What could I do there? I mean, I could always just, you know, backdash out of range, I guess, and give up the space, but that's... I don't think that's good. Doesn't even work. So I guess Advancing Strike is my best option. Right, I also wanted to see if this works, but I think that's one... that one's actually not grab invincible. I think there's like one frame of full invincibility, but I don't think that that's gonna work. But we'll try. Oops. Yeah. Hey. Ah! Now I'm messing it up. Jesus Christ, that button is crazy. I forgot what I was gonna do. That's my bad. Oh man, I had 5 viewers who were saying that. I was like, what the hell? Now they're all gone. Yeah, that's grabbable. Maybe I did it too late. Maybe I was still in the 3 frames of startup before the... Oops, before the invul sets in. But I'm pretty sure it's grabbable. My inputs. Nope. Yeah, I don't think I can do it earlier than that. I'll give it one more try. Might be another thing that's a little height dependent. Oops. Yeah, I did it early. When you input too quickly, then you get a chain cancel out of the run. I am, by the way, very curious what the light version of this here will be. I'm guessing it'll just be shorter. Like maybe it'll go half distance or something. I don't know why, when that... Okay, let me repeat that. I guess I can think of one... Not repeat. Let me change that. I can think of one situation where that would be useful, and that's what we've been doing the entire time, right? If here I had a light version here that doesn't go through them, but still maybe disappears and makes it look ambiguous or something, that would be, you know, a left-right mix-up, that would be pretty good. Maybe it's mostly like a faster, shorter version, because they are making it so that you can cancel this run into command grab, into this one. Sadly not the X version, apparently, for some reason. So if you had just a quick dash into a command grab, that would be pretty good. Maybe. I guess I'm not sure. But, yeah. If not for that kind of stuff, then... Oops. I don't even know why I went for that. That move is slow as fuck and has 0 invul. Nope. Yeah, if I tried earlier than the couple of times that I did get it this year, then I just get an unchained follow-up. And if I do it with the timing that I could do it, then I get grabbed. So, no chance, I think. So it seems like I basically have to condition them with this. Which is fine, because on block that's still plus, right? Well, I guess I can't get him to block unless I go back to the pause menu. But, you know, if I have their respect to some extent, then I can go, you know, burp, 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 and whatever else. But yeah, so one of the goals I have for Angel that I haven't really... How do I say this? I think Angel's kind of in the lowest half of the lowest bracket of the tier list, let's say. She's not terrible, like no character in this game is terrible, but I think she's like bottom 3 at the moment. And I guess one of the ways that I want to improve my own gameplay, I guess, is to be a little less worried about whether or not something is fully legit, I guess. I don't want to do like complete gimmick shit, like oh wait, where am I? Like doing like button into this or something. That's like any opponent that knows halfway, like remotely knows this matchup, knows that they can just mash, grab, and catch you every time, right? There's literally nothing you can do. But I do want to open my mix-up game, I guess, up to some slightly more shenanigansy stuff. Like, you know, in the corner there, where I was just practicing this year. I pretty much used to just go for this, which is a safe jump, cross up. I can also delay it to make it not to cross up. Against some characters it's actually different, depending on how wide they are. It's a little weird, but it's fine. You know, because it's a safe jump, mix-up situation, I like that. But I feel like by always going for that, I'm not keeping my opponents guessing enough. So if I sometimes just sprinkle in, you know, this into whatever, yeah, plus and block. Or some other times I also go for I messed it up. Let's try that again. If sometimes I go for I did it. I think I did my EX run too late. Yeah, if I go for something like that sometimes. Which, by the way, I was watching, I think Madcoff is still streaming this game, like, very regularly on Twitch. And he's been playing Angel quite a bit. And unlike E.T., who was also playing a lot of Angel for some time, I don't know if he's still doing it, but his Angel was fucking ass. Madcoff's Angel is actually pretty solid. He goes for this mix-up all the time, and everybody always falls for it. It's maddening. Because every time I try it, even if I'm doing it for the first time ever, they're immediately running away, rolling away. Which, like, you know, if you're going for this, you can't directly, you know, OS that or anything. You have to, like, react to it or something. So that's, you know, nobody ever does that against Madkov. Like, it's like they don't... Ooh. And everybody blocks low, of course, too. Even though her low option there is way weaker than her... you know, than this, because this is essentially a heavy jump in, a heavy jump in into a heavy combo, whereas this is like doop doop doop, and then you have to spend a bar to get anything. See, nobody ever does that against Madkov. But I guess something I'm not sure about right now. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work, because I'm pretty sure I must have tested it before. Let's test it right now. Oops, no, that's not the way. By the way, this is not a low. There was like a clip a while ago. It was a while ago. I think it was Tinchy on the mic or something. Somebody who's actually a pretty solid commentator. But there was this clip of Angel doing some cool mix-up, and he, you know, essentially called out, "Oh, this is a standing low," but it's not. It's really not. I'll show you. Hip. See, it's not a low. It should be. Even I thought it was a low for a long time, but it's just not. It looks like a low. There's plenty of buttons out there that don't look like lows, but are, like fucking Rio's and Luong's and Kim's close D. I mean, they also kind of look like lows, but if they are, then this should definitely be one. That would really help, honestly, because in that situation, if you could get this, then you could, you know, link it to this, or threaten with a frame trap, etc. But you can't. But yeah, so what I was gonna try is whether or not I can do 2B into close B. I don't think I can. Oh, I can, but I'm definitely not close enough to link it to, you know, close D anymore. But if you get close B, you can still go for this. So you can still kind of get a good combo. Oops. Wait, what did I turn on? I guess he's just blocking for longer than I thought he would. Yeah. Stop blocking. Ah, you saw my inputs. Look, they're there. I got it. I did button hold. It should have worked. Ah, I did the wrong. What the? I did the wrong combo. I did the wrong ender. I mean, that works. That clearly works. So if I do... That's definitely not the finisher. It's weird how my muscle memory doesn't set in because it's slightly different. What do I do again? Yes. Oh, but it's too far. Oh no. Okay. Yeah? Really? That's fucking lame. What else can I do there without spending bar? I could, of course, cancel listen to that and extend the combo like that, but then I have to spend bar again. At which point I can also just kind of just if I can do it. What the hell? This is impossible. I might as well just do this, you know. Nah, that's fraudulent. Is there nothing better I can do? Like, why doesn't this reach? Come on, man. Why do they hit on her so much? Why were they so afraid of making her good? I'm not asking for much. I just want a little bit of, you know, I just want a decent low combo if I'm close enough to get it. That's all I want. Meh. Oh well. What else? Oh yeah, I guess you know, while we're talking about combo shit, you know, if I'm feeling really sneaky, I can also just go for a reset. You know, if I have them all scrambled with all of these options, I might just go for something like that sometimes. Though I'll probably forget about that because that's a little wonky. Like there's too much of a chance that they will either roll or mash grab or something, and then they will blow that up. But it is technically an option. My dang ass execute. Come on, stop blocking. My execution. Bang. Oops, couldn't tell which side he would land on. Ah! Ah. It's kind of interesting that they are giving this move more active frames. Like, cool, I guess. I guess I can use it like this now. Like, a little higher in the air and still get, you know, potential hits. It's like a decent jump in, because it can also cross up. Maybe that's faster than doing, you know, jump C. I'm not sure. Is the damage the same? That's 55. That's 70. Nope. So for damage, I would definitely want this. Also, I think just for consistency, because, you know, this thing obviously doesn't see, like that didn't work. Obviously, this thing doesn't have the thickness of the cross-up hitbox that this has, because this hits all the way from behind. It just doesn't hit at all from the front. Well, which of course you can kind of use too. I hate this, by the way. This fucking stupid ass move. Why this? Yeah. Bing. Is that worth 1.5 bars? I don't think so. I think you better have just sticking to that one half and getting this knocked down, and then you get a safe jump. Oh, I did it too early. Oops. Oops. Wow. I messed up my super. Ah. Ah. Pew. Kaboom. What else would be good to try out now before tomorrow? Let me have some water real quick. I just noticed the screen isn't aligned the way I want it to be. I thought when I checked it the first time, it looked good enough, but maybe I just didn't look at it as closely as I should have. Let me cut that off and that. And then put this into the corner. Ah, no. Sometimes when you just want to drag something, or like, you know, sometimes when you just click on something once, it like acts like you're still holding it, and then you drag that shit all around, and it's annoying. That's what just happened. That's right. I guess it's right. No, the fucking... the little bar at the bottom there is not nice. Yeah, come on. For some reason, ever since I got a different main monitor, because my old one just fucking gave up the ghost. Ever since then, maybe it's because of its resolution or something, my mouse cursor has been just fucking weird. It's just not moving properly. Like I literally can't move this just 1 pixel up. It's just oscillating up and down when I'm trying to do that. So I can either go too far or not far enough. And that's just annoying. I guess we'll keep that stupid gray border. Thanks a lot. I can't seem to get it perfectly aligned. That's fine. Whatever, man. Jump B can also cross up, and so can jump A. Happens sometimes. I can't get it to set up. I can't get it to work. But it can technically cross up. So I guess every button Angel has in the air can cross up. For D you have to do a command button, but you know, still, it works. This here I'm pretty sure it cannot cross up. Or maybe if like with a 1 pixel fucking subspace emissary type spacing. But yeah, everything else can cross. Ah. I hate when that happens. How dare you give me that? I know how to input my super. Don't you lie to me and tell me that I was inputting a command grab, okay? Don't you lie to me, game. Whoops. I was like, what do I do now? And then I just got the counter super. Which does not work at all in that situation, who would have thought? Oh, not quite close enough. I guess let's check the list again. Okay. I get this, you know, the SNK released like their official patch notes. And hold on, maybe now it's gonna work. Ah, okay. Yeah, they did, and of course, they put all of the official names of the moves in there, and not their annotations or any other way of discerning them. And of course, that led to a lot of what the fuck are they talking about? What does something cheeky whatever mean? I don't know. And now I'm using this other document that somebody made, which has the notations for all the moves. And I thought, like, I was trying to, you know, hitting Control F to find Angel, couldn't find her, and thought maybe in the stock you can't do that, but it just turned out it hadn't properly loaded for some reason. But yeah, heavy knee attack, which is this. That's getting more active frames. This can now be cancelled into command grab. Obviously that doesn't work. And we're getting a light version of this move. Those are all the changes of R now. It really, I guess, how much better she gets really depends on how good that cancel and the light command dash are, but I feel like they're not going to make too much of a difference. I think it's mostly just going to be another one of those, oh, you know, her offense got better, even though, like, offense wasn't the problem. So the problem with Angel is that her... Like, she technically has really good mix-up, right? She has this overhead, she has like, I don't know, you can like do this into an overhead, and you can do this into a low, and then you can get a finisher. If you would, I guess I have to set you to random guard again if you want to show this properly. No! Block the first hit! No! Right, and you can go from the low into the overhead, but not the other way around. Fucking... No! Stop! There we go. Oh wait, every time I get it, I then mess it up. Right, and then you can finish with that. But the problem with that is... Like, yes, that's technically a pretty strong mix-up. This situation, in the corner, it's not as bad, but like... Even in the corner, it's not great, but like... how do I best demonstrate this? There. There, this. This situation is awful. This situation is not what Angel wants. So most of these strong mix-up tools, this overhead, this low, you know, these pull-ups that I just showed, they all end up being weak essentially because you end up all the way full screen away from the opponent, and you're Angel. Now this is why it's such a problem. Because Angel has, I'm pretty sure, the worst neutral game in the game. Like, she has this button that's okay, she has this button that's okay. It's a solid sweep, honestly. But like, compared to everybody else, it's just weak. Her neutral is really weak. And the way they make up for that isn't enough, right? Like, characters like, you know, for example, Yori and stuff, like characters that just have simple but effective mix-up tools end up being way better because those simple and effective mix-up tools still work really well without having to give up all of this neutral. So every time I'm hoping that they give Angel something meaningful, and I don't know if the changes they are giving her are that. They don't sound like it. It's just like another piece of the mix-up that could be helpful, but we'll have to see. But they didn't, for example, give a close B or close D better procs range, which I think should have happened. Like, I'm not even asking them to improve her neutral by a lot. Like, I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe make her stand CD a bit better. Because that would also mean that her Shadow Strike gets a bit better, which would help her a lot. Because currently, if she's not point blank, as we've seen when I tried to do this, right? She gets dog shit for confirms. And that's another problem, I guess. So if she had a better one of these, then she could contend better at some ranges where she's currently a little underwhelming. And, you know, just having better stand CD. Because her reward off of stand CD is actually, like, pretty solid. If you would stop blocking for a second. Right, you can do this. I guess if you're close to the corner, you can even go for all of that. Of course, the damage scales, of course, because it's a stand CD starter. But, like, you know, you get a full combo into whatever you want, basically. But this button just isn't good. It doesn't move forward at all. Like, okay, it moves forward like a pixel, but it barely moves forward. And it's not that fast. And it's just not a good stand CD. So if they had improved that one, just to make it move forward a bit, you know, that would have helped. But I'm not even asking for that. I want them to, like, I don't know, off of the, you know, off of this, maybe like make it so that we're always, you know, around the distance that we would be in the corner, you know. This, you don't get much here, but you can at least threaten with another overhead here. And, like, you know, do something. Like, if you could get a similar situation to that, when you land that shit, that would be way better. Maybe that would be too much. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that would make, you know, these quick overheads and shit too good. But I don't know, man. They were too afraid to make her strong, I think, in this game. But hey, whatever. I still like her. I'm still gonna play her. Because she's super cool. I guess that's enough complaining. Yeah, I guess that's all I really want to do with Angel for now. Do I even want to really try anything else out with anybody else? I mean, I should probably practice the Dolores combo that I already was failing a lot. Still not sure which of these colors I like the best. If that one didn't have like this blonde hair, but something else, I like it a lot more. But whatever. I guess, should I be practicing Dolores? Because she's probably the one that I will have to remove from the team in order to make room for Vice, which is really sad. Because I really like Dolores. I like all of the characters I have in my team. It's really hard, man. Some people say having to learn 3 characters is too much. I say give me a 4th one. Give me another one. Just so I can put Vice into this team without changing it. Well, without removing anyone. Okay. I guess I should turn random block off again. Let's see if I can even do this. Ah, almost actually. I did it! Second try, that's pretty good, I think. Oops. This happens sometimes when you want to just do 2B into this. But because you have to transition from low to forward, you sometimes get this. Oops, I totally messed it up. Yep, that happens. Ah! Oh, come on, what the hell is going on now? I did it too early. No, I didn't. Ah, no, I did it too late though. Whoops. I don't really... let's look at Dolores' changes, because... this button is getting reduced knockback distance on hit and block. Like, okay, I guess. It's neutral on block, so it's not even a frame trap thing, I guess. Like, I don't know, like, I guess maybe that button would have some use that I'm not aware of or something. I don't know why this is happening. I don't think I've ever heard anybody complain about this one. I don't know. If it was plus, I'd see it, like, oh sure, hey, I guess if you're closer, you get to do more frame traps or whatever, but it's neutral. What the fuck? Close timing heavy kick. Expanded hitbox for the body. I'm not sure what this, like, this makes it sound like the hurt box is extended. No, expanded, yeah. But that would be stupid. Maybe she has a bit of a hitbox on her body, like not on her legs, but on her body. Maybe they made that a little bigger to like catch people jumping in kind of low to the ground or something. I don't know, man. There's a lot of changes in this change list, in these patch notes that are just essentially meaningless because we don't know what the fuck changed properties and stuff like that means. It's a little frustrating. Other than that, one change that's definitely good is that this move will no longer travel outside the screen, which means that some combos where you need to do this will now also work in the corner. Yippee! Same with this one, but I don't think it was ever much of a problem. Like, it's already there, right? I think you can... Or I don't think, I know you can. You can do something like that, right? But, you know, it's there. It's a buff. And then EX... EX this one... Fix the bug, I guess. And yeah, this one. I don't understand this. Like this move? That's Nesh. Expanded attack hitbox on second hit. What second hit? Like, yes, this is 2 hits, but only if the first hit connects. So what the fuck are you talking about with an extended attack hitbox on that second hit? What the hell does that mean? Oops. What does that mean? Pretty sure you can't hit somebody, you know, if you don't hit him with the first hit. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's meaningful and I just don't know yet. Maybe it will be meaningful. Pew. Pew. Well, that's pretty solid. Lors is, I don't know, I really like Lors. I think she's good. I think she's cool. I think she's pretty. But I just like her. If there's one thing I would have buffed about her, it's the fucking basically the vertical range of these, especially the light and the punch versions. For the kick versions, I guess it's not that important. But or maybe like instead of either make them hit higher up, or make the recovery a little lower, because like this thing is like, you know, it's pretty precise to actually hit somebody with. And you still get punished for it really hard, as if you were throwing out like a regular projectile, which is not that hard to space. No, it just doesn't really seem fair in that regard. Like, it's not a huge deal, I guess, but I think the way you can get punished for misspacing one of these is a little much. But hey, I guess Final Patch is not giving her that, so we're not getting that. Heyo. Yeah, how have you been? I guess, what's it? So, I guess Signalis looks a little weird now. But I found the secret minigame where you fight people with your bare hands and stuff. Oh. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, come on. How can how am I messing that up? Wow. The timing for that is not that strict. I don't know why I'm messing it up. There we go. And after that I can get to a backdash into a super hyper hop and or a super jump, I guess. That's a safe jump. Boop. Let's see if I can do it again. Ah! No! Maybe second try. Whoops, not like that. I shouldn't be going for that if I don't get the cross up. Ah, I didn't get the forward jump. I neutral jump by accident. No. Too late. The thing about this combo is, if I... So the way I have learned it, I guess, is that essentially I do the first move instantly, that one, and then I slightly delay this one. But that also, you know, means that sometimes I do it a little too late. And then that sucks. Because if I do it instantly, like I guess I'll try right now if I don't mess it up. Come on, what am I doing? I thought if I did it instantly, the timing was basically impossible, but now I'm just getting it. Huh. Wow, how did I get... What the hell? How did I get a 2-2 input when I essentially input like quarter circle forward, up, or whatever? What's going on here? Down, forward, up, forward, forward, down, down, back, back, back. What the hell? How did that even happen? How did I input that? That's crazy. But let's see if I can finally land this combo. Well, I guess I already did, but... Ah! Why am I failing to input fucking quarter circles into 2 buttons? I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do. And then that slight delay in brain activity led to failure. A pause between hits? You mean like the hit stop here? Or what do you mean? Ah! Ah, you see, this. I guess this is what I mean. This happens a lot if I do the move instantly. Yeah. It can be pretty satisfying. Like sometimes the hit stop and the screen shake work just so well that it's just really satisfying. And also I think, I guess it's a bit of a playability thing, I guess. Like, you know, you want to be able to confirm, you know, oh, I got these hits into this, now I can go into that. If there was no hit stop at all, I guess it would be really hard to react. And it's pretty subtle in this game, for example, right? It's very minor. Bada boom! That's what I like. My favorite way to use this move is when they're throwing a projectile and I grab them and the projectile just goes through me because I'm already grabbing them. That's nice when that happens. How dare you throw a projectile at me? Oops. Oh, I'm out of meter. Damn it! Dead or Alive, yeah. Dead or Alive is one of those games, or maybe the #1 game, that doesn't get enough respect, I feel like. People always go like, "Oh, boobies, you must be a coomer," or some shit when you, if you play that. Also, I guess I didn't change the chat settings, whatever. But Dead or Alive is really cool, it's fun. It has a fluidity that the other 3D fighters don't have. And I'm not talking about boob physics. Wah, 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 wah. But yeah, out of the 3D fighters, I always had the most fun with Dead or Alive. Sadly, people clown on that game a lot because I don't know, I guess they're sheep. But yeah, haven't gotten a new entry in a while in that series, and I haven't heard anything about one. Oops. I'd certainly get one. Get the next game in the series, or if if they make one. hop. Bah. Ah, I didn't get the hyper jump. If I don't get the hyper hop forward, then I'm not close enough to get the close D. Yeah. Damn it! Once again, I didn't get it. There we go. Bam! That's some juicy damage for 1.5 bars. Let's try with a light confirm, then we're much more likely to get whap whap. Still 450 bit basically. Very good. Are you scared yet, Yuri? I could hit you, but I'm just choosing not to, okay? Bam! Okay. I guess let's also do some Isla stuff. She's good. She's also basically not really changing, which is nice because I play her. And I guess they chose not to nerf her much, which is cool. I don't think they nerfed any of the top tiers super hard. I think they're pretty much good with the strength of them, which I think honestly I kind of agree with. Like, yeah, some of them were, you know, definitely above some of the other characters, but nobody felt just completely stupid. There's not a character where I would go like, oh man, that character's broken. It's just that, you know, some of the lower tiers were not that great, and they've given some of them some buffs. So hopefully we'll get some more variety. Oops, I didn't get my super cancel. Whoop whoop. Up. There it is. They gave her, or they're giving her, this weird change, which I guess makes that combo a little easier. I can't really think of much of a different reason or much of a different meaning for that change. I'd like increased active frames, extended active frames, active frame portion can only connect when opponent is in a hit state. So basically this is only relevant if they are already being comboed. And the only real combo where you use this move is basically that, what I just did. But that combo's already not that hard, or at least connecting this move in it. So I don't know, man. That just seems like such a weird change. Yeah, they're making this move 2 frames slower, probably to prevent this instant overhead here. Which is fair, I guess, you know. She doesn't need this. And they are lowering the, I think, hit and block stun. Yeah, of that. I'm guessing you would probably still be able to do like this or any other, you know, confirm. But it's probably not going to be as, you know, you probably won't be able to bully the opponent as much with this, this kind of shit. Because, I don't know, it always felt wrong seeing like reasonably high level players just kind of falling victim to this shit. So even though I play Isla myself, I am in support of that nerf. I didn't really abuse that myself very much. Yeah, it's just kind of not on sale. They are releasing a like complete edition. I don't know. I don't remember what exactly they're calling it. which contains all of the DLC, including the 2 new characters that they're adding tomorrow, which is why I'm, you know, doing this basically. And that one, I'm guessing, or I think they announced, I guess I'm not sure. At least I'm guessing it'll also be $60, so I guess that's kind of a sale because you're getting all of the DLC on it, but yeah. Would have been nicer if there was an actual sale at some point. But also that complete edition still isn't available for pre-order as far as I can tell. And it's coming out tomorrow. And I would like to preload it before it goes live. You know, the deluxe edition doesn't contain the 2 new characters that are coming out tomorrow, so that's not it. But yeah, for some reason it's just still not there. And that's bothering me a little bit. Because tomorrow I'll come home like just a bit before the DLC characters are supposed to release, and I would like to, you know, get to try them out immediately. But if they're not releasing that shit, then what the hell am I supposed to do? Because I want to switch to Steam, so I don't have to pay for PlayStation Plus. Currently I don't have PlayStation Plus, and I don't want to renew it. Yeah. A lot of characters got some kind of anywhere juggle, which is pretty cool. Like seeing Vanessa do the back sway into that one punch as an instant and as an anywhere juggle is pretty cool. Even though it's only the X version, but still, that's cool. And like Gato having his super anywhere juggle also like KOF11. I think those changes are neat. I wonder how strong characters are going to be. The ones that actually got some, you know, actual shiny changes. Like I don't think Isla's going to change much. But maybe we'll see some shakeups. I guess out of the bottom tiers, like the bottom 3, I guess, as I think of them, Billy seems to have gotten some actually decent changes. I'm guessing he won't be like really good now, but you know, he got some stuff. I don't like Darlie also got some changes, but they don't sound too meaningful. Let's see what they were again. Darlie, it's not Darku. Darlie. Jumping heavy punch is 1 frame faster. Jumping heavy kick is 3 frames faster. That's cool, I guess. Her overhead can now be max and super cancelled. That's neat, I guess. Sweeping shave. Alright, that big swinging command normal. Expanded attack hitbox on latter portion of the attack. Okay. So I guess, you know, it still has the amount of active frames, the same amount of active frames, but later on during the attack it still has more range, I guess. First frame of attack hitbox now hits in-air opponents. Okay, so if you hit it like meaty basically, then they can't jump out of it, but that just, okay, sure. Reduced all recovery frames on block, whiff, and in-air hit. Okay, so it's safer. That's a buff to a decent normal. Serpentine breaker. Half circle back punch. Change to level 3 startup from 34 to... Oh, right. Okay, so that's that weird chargeable hammer move that she has. Charging it to level 3 is now decently shorter, but still almost half a second. So I guess I'm not sure how useful that will be. And Blade Surf. Change damage from 100 to 150. Increase stun value. Can now end up behind opponents in the corner. I guess that's a good thing? I'm not sure. I mean, they wouldn't do it if it wasn't a good thing, right? Maybe she wants to end up on the other side, so because she has a juggle move there to pick the opponent up and throw them behind her or something, and if you don't have the corner then you end up throwing them out of the corner instead. I guess I'm not sure what she usually does there. Those changes sound okay, I guess. Not too impressive though. Oops. Yeah. I'm definitely not as good at doing this as I am that. Even though I think that's probably faster. And I guess with some practice. Boop, boop. Oh, sound cut off. No, wait, it's back. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, sadly I don't have PS Plus, so I can't go into matches. Well, I guess I don't really have much else to say or do here. I mostly just streamed today because I didn't want another day of not streaming. And I kind of wanted to prepare a bit for, for the Vice release tomorrow. Well, Vice and Mature. But I care much more about Vice. And I thought I'd combine those two things. Yeah, kinda. Practicing some stuff that I haven't practiced in a bit, and testing some stuff that I wasn't sure about. I did a bunch of testing with my favorite character in the game, I guess, even though I think she's a little underpowered. Oh no! Because she's kind of interesting. Sadly my findings weren't like super exciting though. Maybe I should plug in my levelless controller and try to do that for a bit. But I guess maybe that wouldn't be much of a point. Ah, I messed up the thing. And he blocks. Well, I guess he is set to block, isn't he? Yeah, one hit guard, not random block. Yeah. Bonk. See, in the corner here, you can threaten with another overhead if I don't mess up the follow-up. But if you're not in the corner, that's a really bad ender. Oops. I guess another thing... Right, how about... Okay, yeah, that's too far away. Oops. Yeah, that doesn't combo. Ah. Wow. I guess this is my only real possible follow-up if I want to go for that mix-up. And if I'm not in the corner, I probably don't want to go for that. Because I don't want to be full screen away from the opponent. Oops. Yep. Okay, that's a little shitty. So I can't seem to... Okay, no, I can. Okay. I guess the timing's just a little... The window's just a little small to cancel this into that. Because obviously, you know, you have this low starter and this high starter. Bomb. Bah. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna end here. I'm just gonna do one final combo here. Aw, you just had to block it, didn't you? You jerk, you party pooper, Iori. I can't believe it. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just end it here. Not much to do anymore. I know now that Advancing Strike is a pretty good option to stop them from mash and grab in that one reset. Waterfalls? A lot of the... well, not a lot. Well, I guess. Some of the like, let's say the special hit effects, I guess, do look a bit outdated. That's a common criticism of this game, yeah. But I don't know. They don't really bother me, I guess. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. But yeah, of course, it would be nice if they look nice. But that's just how it is. Garo City of the Wolves is coming out next year, which most King of Fighters players will probably switch to. That game's gonna look better. But my own hype for Garo City of the Wolves sadly isn't all that high. So I'd be a little sad to let this game, which is just truly a really fucking good fighting game, letting that go in favor of a game I'm not that hyped for. It's a little sad, but we'll see. Maybe I'll really like it once I get my hands on it. And if not, then I guess nobody's forcing me to play it. But yeah, I'm just a bit melancholic about that shift. Usually I'm pretty good about, you know, I guess letting go of current games, you know, because, I don't know, most of them aren't that dear to my heart, I guess. Like, I don't know, when Street Fighter 4 got replaced, I was like, yep, nice, I got tired of that game. And then when Street Fighter 5 got replaced by Street Fighter 6, I was like, alright, I wasn't really playing Street Fighter 5 much anymore anyway. I see. Yeah, I welcome change most of the time. But in this case, like, this game, I really like it. And now that they're adding Vice, it will have both of my favorite King of Fighters characters, Angel, as you just saw, and Vice. And that's gonna be so good. But all things must come to an end, I guess. Or I can just, you know, keep playing this game if I really want to. It's just like, already at this point, this game has not that many active players in the matchmaking, or I guess it's hard to say because the matchmaking is just kind of bad. So whether or not there are actually people playing is a little hard to tell because the matchmaking won't work a lot of the time. Oh yeah. Formerly known as Project L, now 2XKO. I played the open, or I guess closed alpha, the alpha for that. Actually streamed one day of it, I think. Yeah, that game looks like it's gonna be really good. I'm not usually a fan of fighters where you have assists. I think assists introduce a bit too much randomness. It's not really randomness, but like introduce factors into the game that are a little too hard to control, to balance, I guess. I don't want to call it chaos because chaos sounds fun. But yeah, kind of chaos. But like, I'm definitely looking forward to that game. I haven't played League of Legends in many years, partially because my right wrist hurts when I use my mouse for too long. And League of Legends, I think, is largely to blame for that. But yeah, that's one of the reasons. But I still really like a lot of the League of Legends characters. And if I can play them in a genre that I like much better, then hell yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. Like there's a lot of really, let's say, respected fighting game people working on that game, and they definitely have the monetary backing to you know, get all of the resource shit sorted out. So we already know it's gonna have really good netcode, so that's important and really good, and the graphics are looking good. And you know, I'm pretty sure it's going to be free to play, and you know, you're going to be able to unlock your characters or whatever. I'm sure they'll do that in a way that's okay. Yeah. I still haven't seen Arcane. I've been meaning to, but it just hasn't happened yet. Vi was one of my favorite characters, so I should totally watch that, but I just haven't yet. But yeah, I'm guessing Vi will end up in 2XKO at some point too. But yeah, that's for the far future. First, they're gonna have to actually release that. I think it's coming out next year, right? I think so. I think that's what they said. Who knows? I think they also announced there will be another open or closed beta or alpha or whatever, I think. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be nice, I hope. Looking forward to that game. I guess it'll also be cool if I, like, you know, to just team up with somebody and play that 2v2 with a friend online. Though I would probably mostly play solo. But you know, sometimes for fun. That's a nice little bonus. Out of the characters that are already in the game, I really like Ari. She has that aerial mobility that I really like in my fighting games, especially anime-style games. You know, anime meaning the subgenre rather than the visuals. And the rest of the characters that were in that alpha, you know, they're fine, I guess. But I'm really hoping for like Oriana, Syndra, Elise, Vi, Rek'Sai? That would be cool. Even, I don't know, there's so many characters I like. I mean, I hope they give me lots of mobility. But I think in fighting games it's a little different from a MOBA, right? Because in a MOBA, mobility is like, I guess, rarer, and then if suddenly there's lots of new characters that get it, and the other characters can't keep up with that, then it's a bit of a shitter. But in fighting games, you know, you tend to have like anti-airs and like more ways of dealing with mobile characters, and they tend to be balanced around like having worse defensive options themselves, having lower health, stuff like that. So as long as they don't mess that up too badly, then, you know, having a bunch of mobile characters is cool. But of course, there should be a greater variety. That's one of the things that's cool about a lot of team-based games, I guess, is that the variety of toolsets, I guess, tends to be pretty good. Like, you have slow characters, and you have fast characters, and you have characters that have really weird and crazy tools, and you have characters that have really orthodox and normal tools, and all kinds of shit. I guess that's team-based games and anime games in general. So I'm looking forward to that. I think they've done a pretty good job with the characters that we have seen so far, and I think they're gonna keep on doing a good job. There's a lot to choose from with League of Legends and lots of ways that they can do stuff. It's also interesting that they're not trying to like take a character from League and just directly paste it into a fighting game one-to-one. Like, oh, okay, Ari has these 3 moves and this ult. She has to have these 3 moves as special moves, and then like a super that's her ult or something. Instead they go like, okay, what is this character like about as a concept, and how do we best make them into a fighting game that fits that while like keeping a lot of the style and stuff. I think that's good. Because otherwise they would have to constrain themselves too much, and that would probably lead to a lot of weird balancing issues. Like, okay, I guess Katarina has to have some kind of reset. but there's only 2 characters. What the fuck? So yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like that KDA song, that first KDA song, was so fucking good with the video and stuff. Damn, so good. Yeah, that game's looking really nice. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it then. Unless you have some more questions or something, I don't know. I can keep on talking. Yep. Nope, sound cut off again for some reason. But yeah, with that, I guess I thank you for watching, hanging out, and basking in the glory of KOF15 with me. And I hope you'll join me again sometime. Like, probably tomorrow when I will get my hands on Vice and, you know, the changes that they are going to make to the game. I guess there is a chance that instead of me streaming, the friends over in my fighting game Discord will organize something for the release tomorrow, and we'll maybe do something there instead. But I plan on streaming at least. And if that doesn't come to be, then I will probably be back with Rain Code on Friday. So look forward to any of that or any other time that I will be available. And just come on by whenever it pleases you, because I'll be here. And yeah, until we meet again, I say, お疲れ様. Bye bye.